Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday. It's the day of my market, which is the last market of the hot months before my fall/winter markets. I'm super excited that this is going to be the last month because it's already 9 in the morning, 83 degrees outside, and by the time that the market actually starts, it's going to be 90 degrees. So I'm excited that this is my last market. That way I won't have to be outside sweating and slaving over my table and my booth and stuff like that. So I got everything charged. I got everything ready downstairs. Let's go ahead and pack the car so that way we can get on out of here. It is 9 o'clock. They did say that we can start setting up at 9. I wanted to leave at like 8:30, 8:45-ish because the place is like 15 minutes away and I wanted to get there a little bit early. But I was like struggling trying to find something to wear. So it took a little bit longer than usual. But anyways, now that this is over and I have like an outfit on, which is basically just a t-shirt and jeans, which is the usual outfit that I wear, which is what I should have put on in the first place. I'm gonna go ahead downstairs, pack my car, and then I'll talk to you guys once I get to the load-in area. Alright, so I made it to my booth, but I'm glad that I didn't end up wearing that strapless shirt. My hair sticking to my back would have caused me major sensory issues. This is what I have. I ended up bringing a small 4-foot table just because I couldn't find my other 6-foot table. But to be honest, I don't have enough stuff to fill up 2 6-foot tables anyway. This is all of my product right here in this blue bag. I usually have like a couple of those, at least 2 or 3, but today I only have 1. But it's pretty packed, so I'm not that upset about it. I have my big bog bag that I only use for markets, and then I have my suitcase that has all of my packaging and other little like essentials in it. So yeah, let's go ahead and set up these tables before I run out of time and I get upset. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to record the setup without running out of battery, and I will much rather record like customer interactions if there are any good ones. So I think I'm going to just set up everything and then check back in with you guys once the setup is like complete and I have everything out. So this is what I have so far for the setup. I'm about to put all the plushies on. I'm glad that I went ahead and bought that small table because all of my big plushies will not fit on this table with the stationery and all the new keychains. So yeah, I'm glad I have that one over there. All right, finally done slaving. This is what this side looks like. It's pretty plain. The only thing that's over here is like the bigger items. Slide that forward a little bit. I just got the dragon up top and then the 2 biggies at the bottom, and then on this table, which is the full one, I have all of the different things. I have my stationery here. Down up underneath I got more stationery like the sticker packs and also the pins. Over here are the hair bows that I made a while ago. I think it was in like 2 or 3 videos ago. Up here I have all of the different keychains, including the acrylic ones as well as the crocheted ones and the crocheted and beaded ones. And then on top I just have the plain crocheted ones that have like little bows on. I ended up separating the bears just so I could see which one does better. And then those are all $8. Up here is where I have like my bigger items. Some things don't have prices on them. Like for example, I know that this doesn't have a price. I'm about to write up a tag for it right now. Everything else I just kind of put like a general tag. But I really like the way that the bookshelf came out. It really turned out super cute with all of the different colors. And now that I'm looking at it, the tag for this one literally just flew off or something. It's supposed to say $8 on that second shelf, but it's super cute with all the little rainbow colors. I got the hats down there, and then over here is just kind of like random miscellaneous crochet things that I did, including the booty turtles that I just finished up, and then the other things that I did last night. So yeah, this is the booth. Let me back up. Got like a full 360, or I guess a full 180, and they're about to start playing music and make me mad. So let me go ahead and turn this off. Oh no, my yarn. It is 12:01. Y'all probably can't even see that because my brightness is down to save battery. My phone battery is dying super fast because it's hot out here. On the other hand though, I do have my fan is actually coming in handy. Whoever put in the comments like the Home Depot suggestion, I'll probably like put the comment here or something. But yeah, this is definitely coming in handy. I feel bad for people that don't have a fan. They are giving out free waters and stuff like that, so got one here, one there, and then of course my regular water there. I got change and everything set up, so I'm ready.
I love your chicken.
Thank you.
I know it's chicken.
No, yeah, look at this chicken.
I want to put it from.
Okay.
Get a booty frog.
not working. Once again, Square Reader is not working.
But I can just like make this.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should keep it going.
Okay.
Okay, these two?
Yeah.
And then did you want to do card or cash? There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Okay.
I don't have a shoulder with it, but it's cute. Get it.
And then there you go, whenever you're ready. And then it's just 10 even. There you go. Like, thank you. It'll be so cute. It's very small. So the time is 2:23, 2:30 pretty much. I am out of phone battery. My phone is on 29%. I don't even know if y'all can see that, 29%. So I have a phone charger on the way. It's like a portable charger. My fan that I got is still going strong. It only lost 2 little lights. So I think it's gonna last the rest of the show. But just in case it doesn't, I do have my other smaller battery charged up. It feels so weird talking to the camera because there's no one in my booth and it seems like I'm just talking to myself. But anyways, almost done with the first page. This doesn't count over here, it's just this page right here. Almost done with the first page. It's only been 2 hours. The market is a little bit shorter. It's only from 12 to 5. I'm used to like all day markets from like 10 a.m. to 7. So the market is gonna be a little bit shorter. So I'm not expecting like great profits. I haven't counted up how much I have right now. You guys can probably count before I do. But yeah, I'm gonna count this up. Probably put like the total on the screen for what I have right now. Or actually I might count it up when I get one more sale. 1 or 2 more sales, that way I can put it on screen just like 1 page. I think I can get maybe 1.5 pages, maybe 2 pages out of this market. I do have a lot of minis left. Oh, let me show you guys the booth so far. Alright, so as expected, all of the little turtles are gone. I'm out of almost all of the minis. The blue and purple and the greens, or the mint colors, sold the best. And of course the pinks. The oranges and yellows and reds never do well, so I'm not really surprised by that. I'm surprised that 4 of these are still here. I only sold 2. I did sell a hat so far, so that's good. Those hats are getting out of here. Only 2 booty frogs sold, 1 dinosaur sold. That little random chicken and little random capybara that was right here, that kind of looked like a mouse, sold. And then over here, these are still normal. These are kind of like my more expensive items, so I never expect to sell anything over like 30 bucks at these markets. I only sold like 2 keychains, I believe. I sold 1 little chicken, and actually no, I only sold 1. I sold 1 little chicken. So yeah, so far only thing that's doing really well. Oh, and I also sold one of these little mini whales. It was one of the teal ones. So yep. The only thing that I think I'm gonna do again is make the little turtles. It's not really a shock when turtles do well. Turtles are super popular, and just the way that they look is super cute, even if people don't normally like turtles like in real life. So not a shocker. But like I said, I'm gonna get 2 more sales, or maybe 1 or 2 more sales, and then I'll add it up and then put the total on screen for you guys.
I tried one of the little Bumbles kits, and it was the dinosaur one,
Oh yeah.
and it turned out looking like a tadpole, so I gave the other one.
Okay, I'll put that in a box for you.
I'm just gonna show you the.
Oh, okay, of course. Yeah, I appreciate that, because some people walk away and I'm like, guys?
Oh yeah, no.
Guys? And then of course, here's your dinosaur. Oh, I'll set it over here.
Yeah, so basically right now it's very hot.
It'll be 9. Let me get you a little bag. Yeah. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for people.
You want to, right?
And then I'll set this right here for you whenever you're ready.
Introvertcrossing.
Yep. where is next? Thank you. It is the last one, so might as well. These boxes were a good idea at first. Now they're like too slow. There you go. Let me get you a little bra. Did you get that on my phone? There you go.
35, yeah, 35.
You're not wasting your money.
Oh my gosh.
3:40, guys. We're almost done. We got an hour left. Hour and 20 minutes. Guys, it's 3:50. Y'all probably can't even see that. There it is, 3:50. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm falling asleep. I pulled an all-nighter to finish up stock and to like get everything situated for the last market. So far it's been kind of slow, low-key, like a little bit slow. I think it's just because people had to pay to get tickets to be in, like to get into the event. People had to buy tickets. I'm not sure how much the tickets were. I think they were like $10, $10 to $15. But yeah, if I had known that people had to pay for tickets, I probably would have signed.
Like, I don't want to be leaving on this traffic and be sitting in the car for hours. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so it's 4:30. This is pretty much, well, not pretty much. This is everything I have left. Had 5 of these, sold 2. Had 6 booty frogs, sold 3. Had a chicken left over and also a little capybara left over. Sold both of those. Down here we had 3 fish and 3 little whales. We have 2 fish left and also 1 whale. So sold 3 out of the 6 of those little mix of little sea creatures. Had 3 squids, sold those 3. Had 4 hats, sold 2. Had 6 bees, sold 4. Had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 6 left. We sold 6, and then we sold out of the turtles completely. We still have some leftover things from the last market. We have 2 of these left over out of the 4 that we made, so didn't sell any today. Still have this giraffe, which is surprising. Usually the giraffes go pretty quick, but not today. Still have this triceratops here out of the little keychains. 1 of the chicks sold. 1 of the rainbows sold, and also I think that's it for the keychains. 1 of the pens sold. 2 notepads sold. Also 1 bow sticker, and I think a bookmark sold. I'm not sure which one. I think it was the Lily of the Valley one. These 3 are still here. This is the leftovers. Alright, so I'm back in the car from breaking down. Y'all can already tell from the looks of things, the window being down, the air blowing in the mic, and me just overall being super shiny and my hair being frizzy, that it's a super hot day. It was 92 degrees today. All day it was hot. I came here at like 9 a.m. I think it was like 9:15ish to bring all my stuff up. I had a big wagon and also a big suitcase. I had to park far because I didn't know that we could pull up to the gate. So it was just I was hot all day. Luckily my fan lasted all day on the big battery. I don't know, I know the small one is 2. I think the big one might be like 4 amp or something like that. But yeah, that lasted all day. It just died at like 5 o'clock, literally. Like as soon as I got in the car, I just looked at it and I just noticed that it's dead. So it lasted all day. Maybe it died at like breakdown, which was like 4:45. But from 9 to 4, 8 hours on a full charge is super good, and I'm super thankful that I got that fan. Also, the person that recommended me the fan, she commented, I want to give a shout out to Liz Carter. Thank you for recommending me the fan. Yeah, she said, do you love it? I love it. I'm so grateful that I got recommended this fan. Like, if y'all are in need of like an electric fan, now keep in mind this is not a solar power fan, it is a battery operated fan. So like you have to charge the battery the night before you use it. I charged up both batteries. They didn't take that long. I think to charge the big battery took like maybe 30-45 minutes, and then to charge the smaller one took like maybe 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes. I'm not really sure the exact times, but it wasn't enough for me to be like, dang, it's still not fully charged. Like, it was charged within like 3 hours. I'll say I had both batteries charged, and the big battery lasted for 8 hours. So if I was to say half of the big battery was like the small one, so you have about 12 hours of charge between those two batteries. I had it on the highest velocity all day. I had it on velocity 3 because it's a low, medium, and a high. I had it on high all day. It lasted all day. I'm pretty sure if you had it on like 2 or 1, like if you were like working at an office or something and like they didn't want you to plug up any like heater fans or fans, you can plug this, or not plug it in, you can plug the battery in and have this on low. It's also super quiet when it's on 1. You can't even hear it being turned on. So yep, I give this fan a 10 out of 10. It was also on sale. Quick little tip, I love the fan. Thank you for recommending it to me. I would have never guessed to get a fan like this. I would have went on Amazon and got like some type of battery power fan and then been mad when the battery died. So yep, market is over. I'm ready to go home. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I pulled an all-nighter. I haven't slept since yesterday at like 1 p.m. I've been up for like over 30 hours, so I'm super tired. My mom is having a party, so I'm gonna try to be awake and alert for that. I'm gonna take a shower first, of course, and I'm gonna go home because right now I'm yapping. I'm back from the market, and I just wanted to do a quick debrief. Nothing too long, but I've started rating my markets and ranking them, and I think that it's helpful for me to go back and kind of see which markets I've done, and also if I actually like the market, because I do have a bad memory. So first thing I want to start off by saying is that this market was very it was organized, but it wasn't. Like, there were definitely people there, like if you needed help you can go to them, but they didn't really tell us like that we had assigned spots. The first day when we got there, I did post a video on Friday. I posted a video, or no, it was on Saturday. I posted a video where we set up the day before. So we set up on Friday, but they didn't really have us in set spots. So I was just kind of like, wherever we came in, they just kind of like set us, you know, wherever we wanted to go. Which is fine. I didn't really have a problem with that, but load out and load in was kind of confusing. They didn't have any signs like saying go here, if you're a vendor come here, or anything like that. They just kind of had us pull into a parking spot or whatever and put our stuff out. Now on the load out, I did see that people were driving onto the grass and onto like the sidewalk where like there were pedestrians, and I don't know if that was allowed or if like they saw one person do it and then everyone else just started doing it, but I don't remember reading that in the email that we can do that, and I also don't remember seeing any signs or hearing any like voiceovers over the microphone saying that we can do that. So yeah, I'm not really sure about the load out or load in process. It was a little frustrating because the day of the market, the cars from the people that were just coming to Shelby Farms just to enjoy the park, they were taking up all the parking spots, which is not a problem. Like they're allowed to take up parking spots, but it's hard for vendors. It was hard for me to get things out of my car just because I had to park so far. And if I didn't set up the day before, I would have had to make 5 and 6 trips. And I had to park so far that if I had to make those 5 and 6 trips, I would have spent all of my time, all of my setup time, just going back and forth to my car to get things out. Even though I got there at 9:30 or 9:15, whatever time I got there. There was no clear direction or anyone like wearing a vest or anything saying like, hey, if you're a vendor, come here and unload your car or anything like that, which I'm kind of used to just from my experience with other markets. So with that being said, I will give this market a 6.5 out of 10, just because during the market they were checking in on vendors a lot. I think I got checked in on like 2 or 3 times. There weren't really a lot of vendors there. They reached out to me to see if I wanted to do the market. So I'm not sure if they didn't do any like advertising to other vendors, or if they just reached out to another coordinator and got like a list of vendors that had did well or something like that, to get a list of people that might want to be in the brew fest. But yeah, I would give this market a 6.5 out of 10 just because they did check in on us, and they also gave us water. People that were coming to the market, like the shoppers, were happy. They had the huge tents out for the shoppers, that way they can kind of cool down. They have free water and things like that for the vendors. So yeah, it was super nice to do that market. Really quick, just want to show you guys like the page. I said I wanted to get a page and a half, and I got a page and a half. I know that my handwriting is kind of like sloppy, but I was just so hot, and like just touching anything just really made me irritated. Total that we made is going to be right here. because I haven't even like counted it up yet. But yeah, my most popular item was definitely the mini turtles and also the little octos, so like the little $10 $8 items, which I expected, just because whenever you're doing a market you always expect like your lowest price items to go. Yeah, so the mini turtles sold well. Also the little octos sold well as well. I also sold 2 hats, which is pretty surprising. I think at the last event I sold 2 hats as well, so I might need to make some more hats just in different colors that people might like. I think that would be super fun to have. Also the squids that I made with the little spindly legs, I only had 3 of them, but all 3 of those sold, so I was super happy because I do love making those. It's just rough when like you love making something with a pattern but no one wants to buy it, because if you love making it, like that's completely different from whether people would love to buy it, you know what I mean? And then also the next thing that sold really well, that stood out to me, was the rainbow bees. So I'm not sure if people would have bought more if they were plain colored bees like the yellow and brown that I normally do, but I will just have to try that out for the next market. Now the next market that I do have is in September, and I'm super excited to get revamped and rehyped with crocheting. I've had so many markets back to back to back that I haven't been able to just take a breather and just think about the stock that I want to make. So I'm super excited for my September market. If you guys are also excited for my September market, please don't forget to subscribe. Also like the video down below, and if you have any comments or questions, please just leave a comment. Like, let me know if you want to know where I got any patterns from. Also leave me a comment down below asking any questions. Also, if you have an Instagram, please do not forget to follow me at introvertcrossing over there for more behind the scenes, more reels, posts, and all types of other random things. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be on Friday. Bye guys.